Hey, this video is for research assistants in the record linking lab. I just want to show you about a project we're doing this week in which we're trying to expand our African American islands so that they crash into each other and start to create bigger and bigger islands. The way you access this project is type bit.ly/Colleton Islands. That'll drop you right into this sheet. And so this PID column tells you one person, it's a randomly chosen person from the island, and then count tells you how big the island is. These really big islands, I wouldn't worry about them just yet, so I would focus more on these islands that are kind of in the middle range, so kind of less than 50, but maybe greater than 8. And so to check one of these out, I'm just going to put my name right here. I'm going to copy the PID. I'm going to open Family Search and find this person. Okay, and then what I want to do, and then at this point you can do anything you want, but our goal is to try to grow this island and hopefully bump into other people. So notice that right away I have some record hints right here that I can do, which would be great. So that'd probably be where I'd want to start. Other things I can do is I can go up her tree a little bit. You can see actually in this case I probably want to just take that little special character out so it's not causing trouble. Notice that I've kind of hit an end of line here so that I can hit view tree and then on descendancy, and then I can hit maybe 3 generations and I can start to see some other people with record hints. I might start there. Another thing that I sometimes do is I look for children who are likely to have a spouse. Let's look at Jacob right here. So notice he doesn't have a spouse. So let's just open him up in a new window. Because if we found his spouse, then she might be part of another island. And anytime we can get 2 islands to crash into each other, that's just awesome. So we're going to hit Ancestry, and we'll come over here. And so we can see Jacob in that original 1900 census. And at this point, I might actually break this into kind of 2 windows. So I might pull this over here so I can look at them side by side. So with Jacob, right now all he has is a 1900 census. Now if we go back here, notice there was this 1910 census. It might be him, so maybe his spouse is Belle. But if we come back here, we can also hit Find Others who are researching Jacob and see if he shows up in a public member tree. So notice here, we have him in a public member tree. Sometimes there'll be a number right here that shows you that there's multiple trees. In this case, this is a tree with 154 people. So that gives you an idea of how big their island is. So our island is only 31, so actually this might give us a chance to grow our island more. And so once I'm in here, what I might do is start looking for people that have additional information. The other thing I can always do is I can also go look at their tree. This will give me an idea of how it's structured, so I can start to see where I might be able to grow this tree. And you can see there's a lot of people on this tree. So if I were to bring all this information over, then this tree would expand out and include other people. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the video, but at this point I can see that I have this whole ability to explore these different parts of the family. And I'm going to bring that information over to the family tree. And along the way I'm going to add sources, I'm going to add in fix any information and merge duplicates. But we just want to make these islands bigger and bigger so that they start to bump into other islands and they start to be more connected so people can see how they're related to each other. But that's the project for this week. We're going to be working on this until Friday. So just anything you can do on this is going to be really great.